Joining me now, I'd like to welcome the Minister of Land Reform and Rural Development, Mr. Mzwanele Nyhontso. Mr. Nyhontso, good evening. Thank you so much for joining us. When I spoke to you, you were in the opposition benches. You're now part of the government of national unity. How's it gone so far?
Evening to you and evening to your viewers. When you spoke to me, I told you that at the center of our politics, it's the land question.
Yes.
When I spoke to you, I told you that we have a theme, our land, our legacy. When I spoke to you, I said we still maintain our long old-time slogan, land first, all shall follow. And here we are today, we are in the government. We've been allocated the land department and rural development, what has always been at the center of the PAC politics, and therefore we're excited. We're happy to be where we are today.
How are you able to convince President Ramaphosa that this is the portfolio that you can change and bring the necessary change for the people of South Africa?
I never persuaded the president. The president, in his wisdom, decided to allocate this position to me. He did not even hint me that he is planning to give me this position. He just announced me as the Minister of Land Reform and Rural Development. So I did not persuade the president. The president decided, and the president perhaps knows that for the past 5 years I've been standing up in this parliament telling everybody that land is economy. That land is connected to us spiritually. That all the problems of this country began with land dispossession. That for us to resolve problems of African people, we must resolve the land question. And therefore, I would assume that he decided to give it to me on the basis that he knows that we are at the center of politics. We never persuaded the president. We told them that we are joining the GNU. The country has to move forward. We are not anarchists. We can't say there must not be a government, and we are prepared to support this GNU even if we do not have a position.
Mr. Nyhontso, you've got the task of land reform, and of course much of the land is not in the hands of the majority of the people. How do you change that? What is the plan for there to be an equitable amount of land reform to people who deserve it? Because the legacy of apartheid and colonialism has really taken so much from them, not just land, but the economic value that they can hold.
Including their dignity. Because when you have land, you have dignity. And we will definitely work hard to restore the land to our people. We will definitely work hard to redistribute the land to the African people. I was excited when the president mentioned that we must also fast track the issuing of title deeds, so that those who have land are able to do business freely, and they also have guarantees even to the banks to have monies and loans and so on. So we will work hard, sit down as department and have a clear program. Also, we'll have to go to rural areas, rural roads, bridges. He spoke about them here. And all those things will contribute to the rural development. Also, we will also contribute to stop the urbanization of our people from rural areas. Those who come to so-called big cities, Cape Town, Joburg, to look for greener pastures because they have nothing to do in the rural areas. Now, if we develop there, if we give them resources to use the land correctly, they can plow the land, they can eat fresh produce from their own land. They can even create job opportunities so that people do not see a need to come to Cape Town and become a security and work for 12 hours and at night when they've got land where they come from.
Mr. Nyhontso, thank you so much for joining us. Always a pleasure speaking to you, and all the best ahead of your position as the Minister of Land Reform and Rural Agriculture. Much appreciated.
Thanks to you too and to your viewers.
That's Mzwanele Nyhontso, the leader of the Pan-African Congress and of course the Minister of Land Reform and Rural Development.